There are lots of different types of pieces of Lego, but what are our favourite? Hello everybody, this is Lego Cycle 9 and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be ranking down my top 10 favourite Lego pieces, which you can see right here. So number 10 is my 10th favourite, and it's the macaroni piece of Lego. And I would say my white one's my favourite, just because of how it looks, you know. If I turn it this way, you can see it has a nice curved shape, and I'll show you it in a build right now. So this is it in a build. You can see that it has a nice blend to the walls of the thing. The only downside about it, which I would love for Lego to fix this, is it has a sort of weird dip into it, and I kind of like it if it's all smooth, you know, like all of this. It'd be better if it was all smooth. And yeah, I just think it's a good corner piece. And it's also easy to get, it's quite cheap. And yeah, so, well, off of Bricklink anyway. So on to number 2. So number 9, sorry, is the medium nugget sort of brick. You get that? And I just think it has a really nice texture, how it sort of bricks, and I think it's like the best one of the brick things. I'm not sure what you call them, but there's a sort of lighter version, there's sort of more of a grayer version, there's a grey version and a dark grey version, and I'm not sure about any other versions, but I think this is the best version, and I will let you see it in a build. So what you're seeing here is a nice doorway design. So you have the bricks here, which I quite like. And then sort of at the top it has the white, which I think goes quite well with that. And then above something that is yellow, normally something like this. But it just rounds it off, and I think it all kind of goes together, you know. So you have the brown into the white, and then the white into the yellow. And then you have a nice black doorway, and I kind of think black works more than white. And I just think it's a really cool brick, and yeah, on to the next one. So my next favourite is definitely this medium nugget sort of bumpy block. But not only is it this one, it's also the darker brown version. Now I like this one probably because it acts well as a sort of tree log. You could also possibly make that as an oak tree, but for this one it also works like a cool tree log. It's a nice bumpy texture here. If we turn it around to the side of it, you can sort of see it. And you could make this sort of a spruce tree, or maybe even possibly a dark oak tree, if you think it's dark enough. So we'll go to my next one. Now my next favourite is probably, which I believe is I think it's my 6th favourite, is a nice white door. So what I have here to show you is, so I quite like using them as a sort of hospital-ish design sort of thing. So you could have this here and then have a nice white wall. I think it sort of blends in really well. Also with the clear, I think it's a lot better than just plain white. So that's my reasons for that kind of door. My next favourite, which I believe is my 5th favourite, is this wonderful panel. And the reason that I like this, in fact, let me see. It is my 5th favourite. It's a nice white panel, and the reason I like this so much is it's a big white block that you can serve some small blocks with. The inside can definitely be used for some cool stuff, and I just think it looks so smooth instead of having those cracks in it, you know. And yeah, that's why that's my 5th favourite. Now we're down to my 4th favourite. Okay, so my next favourite is probably the sort of lighter brick one. It's sort of a sandy colour, you know, and like we have on my building here that I've been working on. And you might say, well, where is it? Well, spin around to here. You can see that we do have some, and the reason that I love it so much, and it's my 4th favourite block, is, well, the brick texture. And also, I just think it's a great colour for, you know, like if you have a swimming pool wall that you have to climb over before you can get into your swimming pool. I think it's like a really good block for that. It sort of makes it seem like it actually is how it's like in real life. And it has sort of grey over there. It does look like that. So that's my reasons for that. Now if you look at the front of it, you see you may find some of these bricks in here. Like I have some here. Now these are 1x6 white blocks, which I will get one. You just stay right there. And very sorry. I'm just going to go and get it, and I'll be 1 second, because this is right here. So here it is. This is what you're seeing. In fact, actually, never mind. That's not what you're seeing there. It's what you're seeing down here. You can have it sort of there. Is that? There. So I do like it because, well, it makes such a good block for just building with white, you know. Like, it's really good, actually. You can just stack it up, up, up. Just a bit like the panels. Like, if you've run out of panels, this is what's for you. You need to use these. Such a good block. So, that's why that's my 3rd favourite block. My next favourite block I can also show you on this building that I've been making recently is this window right there. See it on my fingers? Yeah, I think just you can make big buildings out of it. You know, you can make like a whole glass wall. You can get so many off of Bricklink for a very cheap price. I think it's about £3, maybe 4, I'm not quite sure. But still. And also it has a sort of tint to it that makes it a bit darker, but I just think that looks really cool, you know? So that's why that's my 2nd favourite block. Now, we're going to get to my 1st now. Sorry, hold on a second, that's definitely not. That's actually my 3rd favourite block. This is my 2nd favourite block. My mistake. Yeah, me again, you know. So my 2nd favourite block is this really cool green door. You know, it does look better if it has a black, but I just can't be bothered to change it to black, so, well, you know, should I do it now? No. So I really like the green part to it. It gives it like a really good, you know, window type thing. I think it's really good for like possibly a cafe door. Then it would look really cool for that. I also really like the door handle. If you look there very closely, you can see that. It's a sort of square shape, and you won't be able to get it that small ever unless they make a really cool Lego piece, you know. And it also doesn't look as big from the side, but to be honest, it still looks really cool. So yeah, and that's why this is my second favorite block. So now it's the first favorite, and that's this. Yep, that tiny little tile thing. It's that. This is not most people's favourite block. In fact, it's not even a block, it's a tile. But still, it's my favourite piece of Lego. But the reason why I like it, you may see, in this building I have used it rather a lot. I've used it here, 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 and there. And if we go down here, see, I've used it once again. Because I think this is good. When you do another layer, it's sort of a good texture, that you can have, for just between levels of your house. And also, as I said, if I get this from down here, it's really good when you use it with this blocks on top as a swimming pool barrier. I like it loads, I think it's really good. So that is why, and also it's actually good for flooring, but I may put it as floor, I'm not sure. But that is why this is my favourite block of Lego. Okay, so that was my top 10 favourite Lego blocks and tiles and doors and windows and panels. All those things. My top 10 favourite pieces of Lego. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys the next time.